Welcome back. I don't think there's another door. I think this is the final monolith because I can see the crystally thingy outside. This may be it. We may learn finally who Io actually is. So let's get this monolith sorted.
Finally, I reached the monolith. But will it activate?
Oh, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? We get all the way here. Doesn't work. During construction of the villa, an ancient ruin was unearthed. While exploring this ruin, researchers found old records in the areas they named the Wall of Truth and the Garden. When these records were decoded, a terrible truth was revealed. The Great Tree of Origins, giver of essence, was the harbinger of the world's doom. Again, it feels very similar to Mass Effect. Those who have played it know what I mean. And this revelation undermined all that Eternia had done to achieve its prosperity. Upon notifying the king, he ordered that the ruin be concealed from the public. Unfortunately, an errant nobleman had also learned the truth and took matters into his own hands. The Great Tree will bring about a terrible calamity that threatens all of Eternia. Gathering his most loyal retainers, the nobleman set forth to burn the Great Tree to cinders. Flaming arrows were loosed upon the Great Tree. Clearly didn't work then. That answers my question of, why don't you just kill it? Clearly couldn't. And the heavens cried out, and the men who loosed their arrows were swiftly turned to dust. Well, there we go. The cataclysm had begun. Bolts of roaring lightning carved terrible scars into the land, tearing the earth asunder. The Eternians believed themselves above reproach, but they faced no threats due to their essence. Within their new capital, the cataclysm worked the citizenry into a panic. But amidst the horror, there was a group of people who roamed the earth unabated. Uranus ventured across blasted lands, saving many until he finally arrived at the roots of the Great Tree. Calm your heart, for this time of tribulation is when the heart is tested most. With these words, Uranus led all who would hear him in prayer. As they prayed, the inexorable march of time continued. Only when they heard the sound of birdsongs did the people notice the wind's gentle touch and the soothing kiss of the sun's light. I've been saying Uranus in the past when I meant his wife or whatever. The warrior that he met. Just got confused and thought her name was Uranus. I can't remember her name now. What was it? The cataclysm had ended, leaving behind a vast, deepest scar in the southern lands.
If the Valley of Kings is where they tried to build the villa, then the Wall of Truth must be the mural in the depths of the tomb. In the garden. Must be Seiren Garden. I'm surprised to find information about Seiren Garden in this sanctuary. In olden times, people knew that the Great Tree was the cause of disasters, and those who tried to fight back against the Great Tree were... Anyway, I can't know for certain unless I see it for myself. I must go to Seiren Garden right away.
So nothing about Io here. Why is there a dot there? Blue staff. A large engraving is contained in the floor. Looks like the engraving's on the door. What does it mean? Don't see a door leading further on. I believe this is the final floor. This is a dead end. I have no choice but to turn back now. It's an elevator, isn't it? I mean, the fact I did that and I saw through the ground and it's like, yeah, you can see it's an elevator. But where's it gonna lead me? Up, I imagine, or down? I feel up is the correct way. Oh, down, most likely. So anyway, this is where we were at this point, and we interacted with that spirit there, so let us proceed inside. Seiren Garden. Oh! This place is... beautiful. This must be Seiren Garden. This place was a ruin in Adol's era. Is it fascinating? I want to wander around this, like... So what's this tree here, then? Is there essence flowing through it? Very, very interesting. Yes, right, examine. This inscription. In every era exists a Seiren Garden, into which the collective psyche of species does flow, providing herein nourishment to this tree. Stored within the collective psyche of species, the very will to live. The collective psyches of species across eras are amassed as such, producing power beyond reckoning for the transcendent one. Thus, when the tree of psyches reaches maturity, disrupting providence and the natural order, the days of weeping shall come to an end. It is Mass Effect. If this is Seiren Garden, then that flow must be the psyches of species. The tree looks really weak. It grows, and have enough power, but at this rate...
So, you came here after all.
The Wardens of Evolution.
Seiren Garden. I've not seen this place in ages. As you have come here, I can only surmise that you are not ready to join us yet.
Have you been here before?
Of course. I am the architect of this garden.
What?
Take notice. The water bridges represent each species of a given era. The weak flow from that water bridge is the collective psyche of the Eternians.
Far stronger psyches are required to disrupt the providence of the Lacrimosa. Look upon the Tree of Psyches. See how young it is. The collective psyches of species past are not sufficient to spur its growth.
Was it not made clear to you in your Scarlet Vision? You have no means by which to save your doomed species.
You have shown remarkable fortitude in the face of this adversity. That is why I think you understand.
That's what the tree is on the other side of the island.
The Lacrimosa cannot be stopped.
That's what the tree is.
But this garden was my last hope.
We shall take our leave of you,
Hmm.
Should you change your mind, please seek an audience with us. We will not turn you away. After all, you are a fellow Warden of Evolution.
No. It's not over yet. I'm sure he will feel the same as I do. The time will come for this place.
Hello, hello. What the hell? Oh, that's exactly what I said I wanted, isn't it? It'd be nice to see the place covered in snow.
I tried to call out to him one last time, hoping there could still be a chance, but it was no use.
Your feet must be freezing.
How long will you continue this folly? The cataclysms have wiped out all Eternians. Even your best friend, Olga, is gone.
Olga. She gathered the remaining people at the palace and tried to lead them until the end. It was heroic of her.
I see. Far be it from me to ask you this, but why not allow yourself to feel a measure of peace? Why are you still doing this?
Because there are still people I can save.
Who do you mean? The Eternians are no more.
Not them. Adol and his allies, who are defying the Lacrimosa in the distant future, and the Wardens of Evolution, enthralled by its curse. I can still save them both. So please, let me help you, Sarai.
So you noticed.
Yes.
It's a foolish notion to think that we could ever be freed from this curse. Do you even understand what you're saying?
I see the way you Wardens look at me. I think I remind you all of the people you used to be.
You wouldn't. Why? I don't understand.
Oh, what happened here? Did she succumb to the weight of her burden and take her own life? She should already know that she is immortal. What an impulsive, pointless gesture. No, it wasn't.
What?
What is she doing? I see. So this was her intention. When she succumbs to her despair, she'll have no choice but to join our fold. Thus she is refusing to become a warden in the first place by sealing herself away.
Ah.
Really now? She will most likely awaken when the next Lacrimosa comes to pass. And she will defy us then, too. What? Is she mad? She is bolder than the countenance would suggest. But how will she find the next warden if she is slumbering here? She already has, technically. As long as the Great Tree continues the cycle of evolution, her time will come eventually. How curious. Does that insightful child really believe she is free to choose to defy the Lacrimosa? Somehow, she was able to communicate with the next species. In hindsight, such a power has never been permitted before. Are you suggesting she was privy to knowledge that we were not? At this time, I cannot say anything. Either way, she has chosen for herself the endless uphill path of rebellion. I hardly expect anything to change before the almighty Lacrimosa. Our duty is to bear witness to events as they unfold. All we can do is watch over her as the next species takes root. It's so similar to so many things that I love at the moment, which is fantastic. Dana. That was more intense than I expected. Yes, it was. Can't believe what you endured. Are you okay? I'm fine, Adol. I remember everything now. I've been waiting for Adol. Waiting for the next species, so I can bring hope to everyone. Dana. That explains why you're not with the other wardens. Jeez, my brain feels close to bursting. How could you seal yourself up like that? I just couldn't think of anything else to do in that moment. But we know what to do now. We must go to Seiren Garden. That's right. It's the only way to stop the Lacrimosa. Yeah, that's our best bet. Its remains were sealed away by the royal family. Even as the maiden, it took a lot of effort for me to learn of its existence. By gathering the collective psyches of species, their very will to live, the garden cultivates the power by which the providence of nature can be defied. I don't know what that means, but that sounds really cool. I'm more surprised that it was built by one of the wardens. Yes, we should make our way to the Valley of Kings and see this garden for ourselves. Planted a prayer tree sapling there. The garden should be restored within this era. The tree of Psyches has grown enough. I really thought it was one on the other side of the island, but alright. Isn't that one warden we met there your friend, Dana? You're talking about Sarai. I was surprised by that too. Why is one of the wardens the former queen of Eternia? There's probably more to that than we know at the moment.
Adol!
We must hurry to Seiren Garden.
Yes.
Damn right we should. Seiren Garden is in the Valley of Kings at the bottommost depths of the tomb. That's right. I'll explain more once we get there. Alright, let's go. You may now warp anywhere within the Isle of Seiren. Good. I wanted to do that for a while now, because there's several apart from there. You said I could warp anywhere. You liar, game. You absolute liar. Let's go get the wine. The hollow is filled with fermented sap. Yay! Adol, don't tell me you actually found it. Gave Kafyu 3 fermented sap. Thank you. And now we can have a proper ceremonial ship launching. Alright, I've got what I need. Just need to get everything ready. Adol, go and tell the others, would you? And so a ceremonial ship launching was held at Castaway Village. Everyone was so excited to participate, the launching went off without a hitch. I agree. Blah 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 blah. Hits it with a bottle and it breaks. It is quite impressive. With the pouring of fermented sap on the ship's hull, the launching was complete. Yeah. Whoa. A ship. Finally. This isn't a dream, is it? We're really gonna leave soon. Yes, just gotta tough this out a little while longer. I feel like I can work even harder now. Same here. This whole thing is me feeling reinvigorated. Yeah, we're almost out of here. Let's keep our heads high, everyone. Yeah! Wow, that went really well. This is a critical moment. Yeah, you're right. We have to hold fast, or this'll all be for nothing. Well, we'll definitely make it through this. Thank you very much for all your help, Adol. Finally fulfilled my duty as a member of the Lombardi's crew. I'm sure it won't be long now.
All right.
Please keep watching over us, Captain.
A great job.
Yay, I guess, yeah. A crumbled stone pillar blocks the way forward. Help request. After sending little Paro, everyone in Castaway Village arrives to help.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, even Sir Carlin. The stone pillar was cleared thanks to everyone's help. So what have we got awaiting us in here? Ooh. Well, seeing as we got rid of that stone in the past, how beautiful. This place is rather calm. Yes, it is. Does it remind you of something? No, it's just... even though we've been able to solve all of these small, immediate problems, none of that will actually matter if we fail to stop the Lacrimosa. True, we may only be able to affect change on a small scale. Even small changes can have drastic effects on the course of history. Yeah. Isn't that why you were making your changes, Dana? Same goes for us. We're doing all we can, because we're not giving up. You're right. Sorry, I just got a little discouraged. I made it this far with all of you. I don't think my actions were in vain. As long as you're with me, we'll face what awaits us together. No matter what. Yeah. Alright, so there's clearly something else up here then.
All right.
But what? Just harder enemies?
That's one of the most ancient species of saurian.
This area seems slightly different from the others.
A sanctuary hidden deep inside a forbidden area.
It's just a leveling up location or something like that. Oh, hello. Someone there. Definitely saw someone there. Ooh. That could be interesting. Just looking out for Orichalcum ore, though. Seems to be graves. That's worrying. Graves of ancient heroes.
What a sight!
Not something to laugh at, really, but okay. Alright, so who are you? Really? Is it possible? Were you passengers aboard the Lombardia? Are you nobility by chance? It's been a while, Griselda? Okay, I assume this is someone from a previous game. Likewise, Adol Christin. I'm impressed you still remember me. Those of you who are meeting me for the first time, my name is Griselda. I'm the Governor General of Celceta. I'm surprised that you and I were aboard the same ship. Governor General of Celceta. Why does she look so familiar? Governor General of Celceta is known for being a shrewd and decisive leader. For some reason, I never imagined them to be a woman. Governor General, what's that? I think it means she's some kind of big shot in the Roman Empire. She's very beautiful. Where's the music? Griselda.
Allow me the courtesy of reintroducing myself. My name is Griselda. On this island, my title means nothing. Please treat me as you would any other castaway.
Forgive my impertinence, but have we met before? Oh? You bear a striking resemblance to a princess I met at the Imperial capital. Princess? What an amusing anecdote. Amusing anecdote. Why would a princess claim to be the Governor General of Celceta and live the life of a castaway on this island? You'd sooner see a golden pickard than something that outlandish. So it's exactly that then. Would you agree, Adol? Oh yeah, yes. I see. I'm sorry for my presumption then. Must have mistaken her for someone else, I guess. So what's the Governor General of Celceta doing aboard the Lombardia?
Yes.
I was returning from completing a routine inspection. I never thought I would find myself here, cast adrift on the Isle of Seiren. I must say, I'm surprised to find the ruins of a... What are these things flying past me? Very off-putting. I must say, I'm surprised to find the ruins of a lost civilization on this island. After meeting Adol, I find myself more frequently indulging my curiosities. Been on my fair share of adventures over the last 3 years, you see. Wow. I'm glad you haven't been harmed while you've been out here alone. Yes, well, I'm skilled enough with a sword that I am capable of defending myself. Anyway, you seem to have a good grasp of the situation on this island. Would you mind briefing me? Adol explained to Griselda everything that had happened, and then gave her a crystal ring with which to warp. I see. The situation sounds more dire than I could have imagined. I imagine having more allies would be an asset to you during future beast raids. I will join you at Castaway Village. Cool. Now on to play self-setter. A huge pile of gravel blocks your way. After sending Little Paro, everyone in Castaway Village arrives to help. Looks like we're all here. Gotta say, it feels like we've become one big happy family almost overnight. It's a great thing to see. The bond we share is quite strong indeed. Hard to believe there were so few of us at first. This gravel looks more compact than it looks. Good thing I brought this heavy-duty shovel for just such an occasion. Let's take it for a spin. This will be excellent training. It's gonna be tough if any speedy primordials suddenly show up. I think Rakota and Rhea should keep an eye out for any. No problem, leave it to us. If anyone gets thirsty, let me know. Having a great flash sale on fruit juice while supplies last. Certainly, people, we should finish this in about 2 hours. That means we'll finish around noon, just in time for lunch. Everyone is so helpful. Let's keep up the teamwork. Just leave it to me. Alright, everyone. Time to get to work. Hey! And so the castaways began clearing the densely packed pile of heavy gravel. With the wind and rain helping to loosen the pile, they managed to clear it in no time flat. The gravel was cleared thanks to everyone's help.
Thanks, everyone!
So what have we got in here? Silent Tower.
Oh, something is there.
Is this?
How lucky.
71. This is gonna be like a sort of like a side dungeon type thing, isn't it? See how far we can get in very quickly. I'm hoping maybe down here we'll find the like pure orichalcum, because that's something I'm still very much after at this point.
For now, let's fall back. See something.
Like where does pure orichalcum come from? That's the question. I'm getting some good materials in here. Could be very useful for getting stuff sorted.
It's quite dilapidated. What is the purpose of this tower? There should be a workshop that royals used to patronize in this neighborhood. Ooh, a treasure chest.
Yes.
It might be worth searching in case there's anything we can still use.
And that's what I was here for, really. I was trying to find that constantly. So I'm very, very happy we've got that sorted now. Just wondering if there's meant to be anything else in regards to this place, though. I had a suspicion that it was going to be in here, just the way everything was lining up. Ooh. So this would be a great place to do some leveling up, wouldn't it? So are they both down? And if it goes down, I wonder if there's like a final boss or anything like that. Whether or not it's wise to do it at this point. What the hell? We'll take your loot. I feel like that's the
Something's there.
boss of this place, isn't it?
Treasure chest.
Tempest Elixir. I'm thinking very much... We'll leave you alone for now. Because I feel like... What level are you? Can I even target you? I can't. Yeah, we'll leave that alone for now. I feel like we'll come back there when it's like a point of no return. I feel that's more appropriate. We got the ore that we wanted. Can you just leave me alone while I just go over here and just have a look around? That's all I want at this point. Can I even jump over that? No. Okay, so I gotta go the other way to get there. Just so I can get the chest and then we can do the cut. I'll be back in town and sort the orichalcum. And then be ready to carry on, all that type of stuff. You know how it is. Get me that chest, get me that chest. That it? Man, this stuff is amazing. Just look how it shines. This is pure orichalcum, alright. Exactly what I needed. I'm impressed you found so much. Really, I can't thank you enough. Better get to work right away. Still, I can't afford to do a rush job. Not when the ultimate armor is on the line. Also, I need to know before I start whether this armor is for a man or a woman. So what's it going to be, Adol? Am I making armor for a man or a woman? Woman. Woman it is, then. I'll get started right away. It's finally finished. Armor I smith from scratch using pure orichalcum. Here, it's yours now. Ooh. That's a cool name. Can't say it. It's a reference to Grecian mythology, since we're on the Isle of Seiren and all. Took a lot of effort, but great armor needs a great name, you know? With this, I feel like my skill is a little close to my grandfather's now. I might have told you this already, but my last name is Lambert. My family is known as Master Blacksmiths, who make weapons for the Roman Emperor himself. But my grandfather was the most skilled in the whole family. My parents died when I was young, so he ended up raising me, becoming my role model. Even in my earliest memories, still gripping a hammer. It was tough living, but to be sure, he ended up accepting me as his successor. Even so, no matter how many swords I smithed, it always felt like there was something missing. Couldn't figure out what it was, just knew it bugged the hell out of me. Only now, having smithed the orichalcum armor, do I realize what I was missing. The reason why I'll never be like my grandfather. All my life I've just been mimicking his techniques. It's obvious in hindsight, but I was missing something essential. Never answered the question, what do I want to do? From now on, I'm gonna work hard to find the answer to that question. That being said, I think I'm on the cusp of finding it. I'll support you all the way. Thank you. I'm genuinely happy to hear that. Didn't mean to keep you here this long. Anyway, if you bring the materials, you can make as many sets of armor as you need. Come see me when you find more orichalcum.
Mission complete. Great job.
Cool. And of course she has an affinity scene. Right, so we're going to end this part here. In the next part we'll see about that affinity scene. And see about Kong. That was his name, wasn't it? Kong, that dude over there. You know the guy. And then we'll see about going up here. And approaching the story. Shall we see you then? Shall we see you then? Ta-ta. For now.